The Batman Who Laughs, Issue 6, Who Has the Last Laugh. Gotham City, now. Narrative. But maybe it's simple. Maybe happiness is just laughter, huh? Maybe that's all. The thing is, science doesn't know a lot about laughter, its nature. Some anthropologists, they think laughter developed as a courting call. Others say it evolved as a reaction to incongruity, the body's gag reflex to life. But most think laughter started as a group signal to let the tribe know everything is okay. That's what laughter is for me. It means I did my job. People feel safe, like when I was a boy, running in the yard. Running. Last Laugh was supposed to make people feel safe. It took 2 hours to go into effect, sealing off entry points, protecting the skies. But the city isn't what I thought it was. Right now, no one is laughing out there. Soon, though, the laughter will come. Shh, listen. Any moment, we'll hear the sound. The Batcave, now. Commissioner Gordon says, "Damn it, Batman, listen to us. You activating Last Laugh, that's just what that gargoyle wants. You have to shut it off." JJ says, "It's no use, Dad. He's gone." Batman says, "No, I'm not yet." Alfred says, "Sir, your toxicity levels. I see maybe 10% healthy blood cells left. The slightest rise in activity and you'll cross the threshold. You need to slow down. Maybe go into Cairo." Batman says, "I said not yet." Commissioner Gordon says, "Then why, Batman? Why did you set off the protocol?" Batman says, "Because, Jim, it's our only chance." Last Laugh co-ops the city's power grid. The Grim Knight will likely be able to hack into it in a matter of hours, take it over, but until then, we control it. We control the city's power. Commissioner Gordon says, "So what? What does a matter of hours do?" JJ says, "It gives us time. Time to set a trap for him, doesn't it?" Batman says, "Yes. I can make him face me, but I'll need your help to protect the city. Both of you. The Bat drones are designed to dose the city with antitoxin. If the Grim Knight infects the waterway, he could coat the city in that serum." Commissioner Gordon says, "You're going to fight him alone? Look, you're almost all him right now. What makes you think you'll win in this condition?" Batman says, "Because of exactly that, Jim. I am almost all him." Batman continues, "So I know his one weakness." The Batman Who Laughs says, "Come on, come get it, your little award. That's right, you know you want it." Blip. Presenter says, "And as Wayne Foundation head, it is my privilege to present this award to the one and only Bruce Wayne." The presenter continues, "Who else would have had the foresight, the vision, to use his own money to privatize the city services, police, to education, to sanitation? In fact, here in Gotham, people call him the BAT man, because, well, he's the man who buys all things. And in doing so, he's made all of Gotham part of his family. Here, Bruce, for you, from all of us, me, Dick, Jay, Babs, Steph, Damien, Cass, everyone, the Bat stamp is gold." The Batman Who Laughs says, "Gold plaque, cheap-ass kids." Batman through the radio, "Aw, it's the thought that counts." The Batman Who Laughs says, "Bruce, is that you?" Batman says, "It is, monster. Now watch your target closely." Click. as I make him disappear before your very eyes. Blam! Bruce Wayne says, Tim, thank you so much. Blip! The Batman Who Laughs says, well, and here I thought we were on the same side, Bruce. Still fighting the change though, eh? I give you another hour, maybe less, so enjoy it while it lasts. Batman says, oh, I'm enjoying it plenty. Batman says, now you're going to do exactly as I say. See, right now, I've transferred power away from every site in Gotham that contains dark metal, except one, the biggest, right here under the manor. The Batman Who Laughs says, look at you, taking control. Let me guess, you're looking at it right now, aren't you? At your vortex of dark energy you've created, making sure it works. And with that much power, the portal must be massive. You can likely see hundreds, maybe thousands of Bruces across the dark. Which means you can see I'm right, can't you? See that all of them are happier than you, better than you. But my question is, Bruce, do you understand why? Have you learned anything, looking at all those versions of us? Batman says, yes, I look better with hair. Now, be here in an hour. I'll bring through the last Bruce Wayne. You want enough serum to infect the whole city? Come and get it. The Batman Who Laughs says, it won't take long for the Grim Knight to break your hold on the power grid, or for you to finish your transformation. What's to keep me from just waiting you out? Batman says, maybe I've taken my own precautions. The Batman Who Laughs says, you're bluffing. Besides, I already have enough serum to change most of the city. Batman says, most isn't winning, is it? Automatic Voice says, defenses analyzing. JJ says, what now? Commissioner Gordon says, I guess we wait to see if it opens or it kills us. Batman said he coded it to our DNA, but look at him. I don't know what to think anymore. JJ says, Dad, listen, I need to talk to you about something. Dad? Commissioner Gordon says, James, don't. JJ says, I have to, please. I know I can never make up for what I've done, who I've been. So much so that the other night I was going to throw the medicine in the reservoir. But being decent, being good, it's almost all pain. But I didn't give in, because these last few days working with Batman, with you, I want to try. I do. I'm asking you let me complete the program. Please, Dad. Look at me. Commissioner Gordon says, I'm sorry, James, but no. JJ says, but if you'll hear me out. Commissioner Gordon says, no, damn it. Just no. Look, all those years, I trusted that you were fighting the evil in you, even when no one else did. I believed that, beneath it all, you were good. But it was always a mask you were wearing. Look, maybe one day I'll be able to believe you again, but I'm not ready. James, Automatic Voice. Analyze clear. Armory open. Enter at your own risk. JJ says, that is a lot of Batarang guns. Commissioner Gordon says, listen, James, I promise you that when they reincarcerate you, I'll make sure you're treated well, that whatever programs we have. JJ says, it's okay, Dad, really. I understand. Here, come on. JJ continues, we have a war to prepare for. Alfred says, "Sir, please, you're down to less than 5% healthy blood cells. You do this, you fight him, you exert yourself in any way that gets your blood pumping, and you'll be lost. You need to do something." Batman says, "I am doing something. Just promise me that you'll stick to the plan, Alfred, and when the Batman Who Laughs gets here, you'll stay away." Alfred says, I don't want you facing that demon alone." Batman says, "Alfred, I meant stay away from me." Narrative. It all comes down to this. Everything. 1,000 versions of myself at war with me, all led by one creature. This is the final battlefield. I feel it. Narrative continues. There's a moment right before a laugh when the body locks up, tenses. The diaphragm hardens, the larynx closes, everything coils and tightens. That's how it feels just now, like the whole city is about to let out a laugh it's held in for 400 years. Can they feel it too? Across the water in Arkham? Scalps tingling, feel it roaring up from the bedrock. Can they feel it, the last laugh of Gotham? The only question is, will Gotham laugh with me? Narrative continues. Or him. The Batman Who Laughs says, "Well, I came." Batman says, "I knew you would." The Batman Who Laughs says, "Of course you did. I can smell your blood, Bruce, so close. It's like looking into a mirror." Batman says, "I'll never be you." The Batman Who Laughs says, "Aw, that's what I said when I was where you are in my transformation. I even called the family over to let them know it'd be okay. While I was waiting for them, I got a pitcher of water for the table. That's all the exertion it took. And when they arrived, I killed them all. And then I drank a cool glass of water. I'll admit, I don't see your plan here. I mean, you fight me, you'll change in no time. But do nothing, and I get whatever Bruce you're pulling through your portal. So what's your angle?" Batman says, "Come closer and I'll show you." Crack. The Batman Who Laughs says, "I like you, Bruce. You know what? You may be the worst Batman, clink, but you'll make a damn good me." The Grim Knight through the radio says, "If you can hear me, I'm at the final doorway. Defenses were thick, but I'm down to 2 bats." Robot Batman say, "Intruder, stand down or..." Waboom. Blam. Kaboom. The Grim Knight says, "Now I'm at the watering hole, standing right above the drop, and there are no bats left." Boom. Commissioner Gordon says, "I don't know that I'd call us official bats, but hey, we're out for your blood, and we have really bad eyesight, so here's to hoping we qualify." The Grim Knight says, "Huh? You think those suits will protect you?" Commissioner Gordon says, "That's the idea, genius. They're bulletproof chainmail, and if you touch us, they'll deliver a charge that'll send you through the cave wall." The Grim Knight says, "Wow, scary. But see, I've studied your Batman's armory. Even his most advanced tech isn't beyond me. Zzz. I'm beyond it. Zzz." Commissioner Gordon says, "Oh." The Grim Knight says, "No more gadgets and tricks, Jim. This is you and me, standing on the roof in the rain." The Grim Knight continues, "One last time." Commissioner Gordon says, "You want me? Come and get me. We finished you on your world, we'll finish you here." The Grim Knight says, "We?" Do you know what you did to your son on my world, Jim? You were so busy hunting me that you didn't have time for him. You locked him away, forgot about him. Others tried to help him, Bruce Wayne, even me, but any time we tried, you never believed in him. Eventually, he hung himself in prison. Commissioner Gordon says, "Your world means nothing here." The Grim Knight says, "It's just a mask," you said. "It's just a human mask he's wearing." Sound familiar, James? The Grim Knight continues, "Underneath that mask is a monster." The Batman Who Laughs says, "Ha! No more illusions, Bruce. You're becoming me now, so I'll let you in on the key to it all." Batman says, "Rrrr." The Batman Who Laughs says, "What is a bat, Bruce?" "I asked you a question. What is a bat?" Batman says, "Shut up." Crack. Alfred says, "Sir, the energy has peaked. Our Bruce Wayne is about to come through the portal, but your cells." Batman says, "Stick to the plan." Alfred says, "But sir, you're down to 1%. Alfred says, "You're almost him." The Batman Who Laughs says, "A bat is the only mammal on the planet that can fly. Its job is to show us how to evolve, become our best selves, and our best selves are the ones that win. See, every single version of us I pulled through, the happiest versions, they're all selfish. They gave up on ideals to compromise. To win, they are bats. But you hold people's feet to the dirt so you can bring forth whatever version of us you choose. Hell, you don't know a single version of Bruce Wayne that was, is, or ever will be truly happy." Batman says, "I know one." Blip. Bruce Wayne says, "Ha, I'll break through your arms this time." The Batman Who Laughs says, "Well, well." Bruce Wayne says, "Alfred? Alfred, there's a monster. Alfred, where are you?" Batman says, "Bruce, look at me. Look. Stay away from him. Run this way. Past me. To those gates. Keep running." Bruce Wayne says, "Don't let him get me." Batman says, "I won't. I swear to you. Just run." The Batman Who Laughs says, "Ah, I see. You want me to follow him into your trap, huh? Well, I'm sorry, Bruce, but the truth is, coming here to this place, all of it, this isn't your trap." The Batman Who Laughs continues, "It's mine." The Grim Knight says, "He doesn't believe in you, James. He doesn't love you." JJ says, "Stop saying that. Tack." The Grim Knight says, "You know I'm right." JJ says, "Ugh." Commissioner Gordon says, "What the hell do you know about love? I love my son with every damn bone in my body. I love him whether he's good or or... The Grim Knight says, "Ha, or what? You can't even say it. A psychopath? A killer? A monster? You can't say it because it's what you believe. It's what everyone believes about you, James. What they'll always believe. You know it. Deep down you do. So give your father what he wants. Give them all what they want. You were happier that way. You were perfect." Commissioner Gordon says, "Don't listen to him. James, please help me." Commissioner Gordon says, "James, please, I love you. James. Oh no. Oh, James, I was wrong." JJ says, "No, you weren't." The Batman Who Laughs says, "You thought the boy was your ace, huh?" The Batman Who Laughs says, "That I'd go after him for my serum?" Batman says, I won't let you near him. The Batman Who Laughs says, Fine, because I don't need him. Batman says, What are you... Ugh. The Batman Who Laughs says, Get ready to laugh, Bruce, because for all the dark truths I've shown you, thunk. Batman says, Ooh. The Batman Who Laughs continues, About you, about your city, I'm going to show you a funny one right now. Alfred says, Bruce, your levels, can you hear me? I see no healthy blood cells left. None. The Batman Who Laughs says, See, the happiest Bruce Wayne in all of existence isn't that boy, or any Bruce I brought through, either. No, the happiest Bruce Wayne, the one I'll use for the last bit of my serum, is the version who finally lets go of his sadness, his mistaken ideals, and becomes who he was always meant to be, the true Bat of Gotham. Meaning, the happiest Bruce in existence. Batman says, No. The Batman Who Laughs says, Is you, right at this very moment, right now, when you become me. Narrative. And I hear it then, the terrible sound, as the city laughs with the both of us.